Hey guys, this is a easy mod tutorial on how to mod the Kzk Sergal. Now, I must warn you that this is for advanced modders. If this is your first time modding, I suggest you start off with something easy. That's a one-sided texture. This avatar uses multiple faces and can be very tricky if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, since I already have Firestorm set up to where my textures automatically update, I can modify this a lot easier. So what I'm going to show you today is how to texture the Kzk Sergal using fur brushes you can find on DeviantArt. And let's look at that. You can find these brushes here on DeviantArt. They're available, they're free, and they're open source. I recommend you getting some fur brushes that are not payable. These are a really good example of fur brushes you want to get to start off with your modding and designing textures. And try looking up tutorials on how to paint hair. And let me tell you, I suck at drawing hair. So let's start off by having our template. I am using the UV map that comes with the Kzk Fox, and that will come with the Fox avatar in the folder, and open it up and you can just easily paint this. So what we're going to do is start with a new layer, and I'm going to start off with a off-white. Okay. So this is very, very simple to do. And now what I'm going to do is use these fur brushes that I got, and some of these I've made too. The link will be in the description on where to find the brushes. So here's what I'm going to do is simply just go over it, over it, over it, over it, over it, over it, over it. And now what I'm going to do is drop the opacity. We're going to do 46%. Maybe, yeah, about 35%. Start a new layer. And what you want to go in and start a new layer and add some shine to it. Little shine. And let's change the color to a blue to see what we're doing. Alrighty. So we got our new layer, and set that to overlay. And see how you can see that this has a lot of fur texture on it. Now you can see all the fur texture on it, how they do it. And it's really, really simple. Now let's save that as a BMP. I know it's a large file. Alright, so now that we saved, now you can see the fur texture that has been applied to the head. It's really simple, so simple. You can really do a lot with using these fur brushes. So be sure to keep these in mind when modding, because you can do a lot of nice stuff and you can get the same result. So what I'm going to do is I'm drop the opacity a little bit more on the fur. A little bit more. Go a little bit nuts. Add a little bit more fur here and here and here. Okay, I'm going to resave that. And Firestorm will update your textures automatically. So if you're using Firestorm, you won't have to worry about checking that. So now you can see that there's a little bit of fur going on now on the head. Excuse my parrot. As you can hear my little parrot, I have a green cheek conure, and you can actually see her in one of the videos. Sorry about that. So you can see the fur texture came out really nicely, right? So this is a really easy way to texture the Kzk Sergal head. So I'll be making more video tutorials on how to mod Kinzart Kreatures, DSD, Dark Spot Design, and a few other known avatar creators. Again, the link will be detail to the head, and I'm going to change my brush. And like I said, you can make your own custom brushes by going into the brush presets and adding a bunch of textures. You can do a bunch of stuff with this. So now I'm gonna just add like regular shine and shadowing and stuff like that to give it more detail. So what I'm gonna do is add a little shadow here. A little shadow here. We're gonna blur that actually. Don't worry about messing up. Don't worry about messing up with the shadows and stuff like that. That's not really important. You can fix that later. You'll be able to see how much you've uploaded and stuff. So we're gonna drop the shadow anyway really low. So we'll set it to 20% the shadow, and let's turn on our blue. You can see this. I'll set that to multiply. Drop it a little bit more to like maybe 14% would be good. Let's start a new layer. Let's put some shine on here. So I'm gonna add some shine here. I'm gonna add some shine here. Some shine here. Let me turn this blue off so I can see. Add some shine here. Alrighty. So this is gonna be layered. This is gonna be down anyway, so we're not gonna worry about that. So let's set that to overlay and drop the opacity to 38%. Again, Firestorm will update the texture if you have Firestorm. So let's save that again. Here's our texture. Don't worry about messing up. This is so easy. Anybody could do this. So let's add some shine right here on the eye. Drop it down a little bit more. Okay, let's save that again. Now you can see the texture has updated. You can see all the fur detail on it. Sorry about my parrot. My parrot likes to talk a lot. She gets excited, especially when she sees me in the room. So anyway, this is it. Thank you for watching, and I apologize for the bird. Hopefully this helps people, and remember to go to DeviantArt and get your hands on some of these brushes. And yeah, that's about it. Have a good one, and take care.